reverse osmosis system, unpumped, from East Midlands Water Company. Right, so a few bits that come with the box. The most important thing that you see when you first open the box are the instructions. And it says on there, important, please read before commencing installation. So it's important that you actually read through and double check that you've got all the parts that you need to go with the system. So in the bag, you've got the membrane part. So this is the main bit that does the reverse osmosis treatment for you. So it separates and splits the water. This, as you can see, is not pre-fitted because it's in a sealed bag just to keep everything fresh. You get a spanner that you'll need for the housings, that comes with it. What may be worthwhile is adding yourself, when you buy the unit, get the membrane spanner as well. It's just a little bit handy when it comes to actually fitting the membrane. So that's an option extra, doesn't come free with the unit. You've got a valve that connects onto your tank. So effectively what that does is just helps to divert the water and save it in a tank for you. You've got some additional tubing. So that's to make sure that you can do all your connections. And obviously you've got the tap as well, which is in this white box here. Sometimes they'll come loose if you've got extra filters, just so that we can fit everything in the box for you. But that's your tap that goes onto your work surface. That's those parts that you've got in there. The other bit is the water diverter. This will clamp onto your pipe work and divert the water. On this one it's white tube. Sometimes occasionally if we're out of white tube, we'll send it with yellow tube. The important bit is this bit. They're obviously both the same. The colour of the tubing doesn't matter. Onto the main part of the RO itself. Very important that you take notice of this label here, which says do not remove this pipe. This is your waste pipe, and effectively what it has is a built-in flow restrictor. If you take that out, the RO doesn't work. Just so I can show you what the flow restrictor looks like. It's effectively a little pinhole on there that creates a back pressure onto the RO system so it can produce water. If this isn't fitted, all that's going to happen is all of the water is going to run to waste. None of the water is going to end up in your tank at all. Okay, that's those bits. The other part that comes are the filter housings. So you end up with 3 filter housings on this system. And these are the pre-filters before the water hits your reverse osmosis membrane. So effectively you have, one of the filters is rated at 5 micron. That gets rid of all the big bits of dirt in there. The centre one is going to be a carbon. That will get rid of all the chlorine and leads and things like that, heavy metals in your water. That takes all of those out. And then your finest filter is a 1 micron filter on there. Sometimes with the filters, they're not always labelled up because we obviously just get them out of big boxes often. At least one will always be labelled up. So if you've got one that says 1 on there, that's your 1 micron. If the other one's unlabelled, that's obviously your 5 micron, vice versa. That's all your filters. The other important bit that you get with the unit is the reverse osmosis tank. So this is the bit that stores all the water for you. Just like a little pressure vessel. There's only one connection into the reverse osmosis tank. It's not an in and out, because how it works is when that reaches pressure, it shuts everything back down again until you turn your tap on and it starts drawing water out. The minute you do that, the machine kicks into life and starts refilling the tank for you. With the waste, when you fit in the waste part, another thing that doesn't come with the unit is the waste clamp. A lot of people will just drill a hole and with silicone, as we'll show you when we do the installation, but this is quite handy as well because it keeps everything neat and tidy. That's an optional extra when you buy the system as well. So, boom, done.